Okay, so I did the PopCan Hero engine, and I'm going to start off by demonstrating how it works. And what I needed for this project was a PopCan, an empty one cleaned out, some string to tie on to the twist top here, and a nail in order to make the holes. And then the tub is what I used for water to use as the rocket launcher. So here it goes. What you do is you fill the can completely with water. You'll let it go until it quits bubbling. And then I'll lift it high enough so you can see here, and I'm going to count the rotations. I have a purple mark made. So I counted 8 rotations, and this particular can is a little worn out from being used a few times in order to complete the experiment. So what I started off with was 4 holes evenly spaced around the outside of the can, the bottom of the can. And my hypothesis was that if I add 3 more holes of the same size to the bottom of the can, then the number of rotations of the rocket will increase. And so I went ahead and did that. I added an extra hole in between each of the 4 holes I had made. So I now had 8 holes. And what I came up with was that my hypothesis was not correct. My PopCan rotated faster, but not more. In my first round, with just the 4 holes on the bottom, I averaged 17.25 rotations, with my numbers being 19, 18, 16, and 16 respectively in each of the trials. And then in my second round, I averaged 14, with the number of rotations being 15, 15, 12, and 14 respectively. So, for me, it did not work. I watched some other videos after I completed my experiment where they did get more rotations with the extra holes, but I guess every time it's different. So, my conclusion was that adding 3 more holes of the same size to the bottom of the can did not cause the number of rotations to increase. I got my idea for this PopCan on nasa.gov, and I'll put the link in so that you can see where I got that from. And each of Newton's 3 laws of motion related to this experiment in some way. The first law is the one that states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. And so this is the law of inertia. The PopCan does not move until it is filled with water and is caused to move by the water shooting out the holes. So in this case, the force is the water. That's what's causing it to move. And the second law of motion is the law of acceleration. And so as the rocket begins spinning, the PopCan is full of water, which causes greater acceleration. And towards the end of the rocket's rotation, there's less water in the PopCan, causing a slower acceleration. So the force is less because there's less water, so then it makes the acceleration in turn less. And the third law of motion is that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. And in this experiment, the rocket spinning is the reaction, and the water shooting out, causing the spinning, is the action. So when the water shoots out at first and there's all that water, it's causing the reaction of the rocket to spin, because that equal force of the greater force of the water is causing a greater force of the spinning. It's kind of confusing, but yeah, I think that's all I have got. Thanks for watching.